Let us look at this method, which requires, very uniquely, requires a combination of fusion and incorporation method. And this is zinc and castor oil ointment. If you examine the formulation, castor oil is 50 grams. That's a lot of liquid. Zinc oxide, 7.5 gram. Cetosterol alcohol, which stiffens the formulation, and beeswax, which stiffens the formulation. And then also you have arachis oil. So you have 2 oils in this formulation. If we're making this using the fusion method, because beeswax is very tough, cetosterol alcohol is as pellets, you have to melt those. So straight away, this cannot be made unless it's the fusion method. So we calculate for 20% excess. Now let's see the density of castor oil and arachis oil. So I forgot to put arachis oil here, but you can quickly Google the viscosity of arachis oil at room temperature. So therefore, once you know the density of the oils, you can change from gram to milliliters and measure it with a syringe. Melt the beeswax and cetosterol alcohol and the arachis oil all together. Once we have done that, we would set some excess castor oil to keep warm. Set some to warm. Don't waste the resources, so kind of guesstimate what you need based on the density information. Calculate the volume you'll need and put some to keep warm on the heat. We'll warm the ointment tile and you retrieve your spatulas. You're going to need 2 at all times once you're spatulating. We're going to leviate all the zinc oxide powder with a portion of the castor oil until a nice smooth mixture is left. Again, remember to do the spread test because you want to check that there's no lumps. Once this has been done, you transfer the levigated mixture from off the ointment slab into the melt that you have already prepared with the beeswax, cetosterol alcohol, and arachis oil. Once that has been done, you mix it well for uniformity. And then now, remember you'd have measured the castor oil already using a syringe, and some of it was used for the levigation of the zinc oxide. So you'll just simply add the remainder to the melt and stir until set. This is a very simple procedure, just that you have to remember that it's a unique blend of the fusion and incorporation method because you have powder and a lot of oil. While levigate, it removes any lump from forming in your preparation. Let us look back at something. Let us look back at this formulation with coal tar, calamine, and zinc oxide. There was no oils in this to levigate the calamine and the zinc oxide. That is why for this procedure, you added the powder into the mixture. Now this procedure was taken from the Cooper guns where it says add each powder. Remember we said you can mix the 2 powders geometrically to become one. But if you do that, you must state in your procedure, care was taken to recover all the powder so you do not lose any. So again, if the formulation has oils, lots of oils, you can use that to spatulate some of your powders. Let's look at this. How would you make this product? And this is my little trivia for you and a takeaway from this video. Coal tar and salicylic acid ointment. This formulation has coal tar, salicylic acid, emulsifying wax, polysorbate, which is an emulsifying agent. There is liquid paraffin, white soft paraffin. Here's another liquid, your coconut oil. How would you make this product? The only difference is from the other formulation mentioned earlier, salicylic acid is only a little bit. It's not a lot like calamine or zinc oxide. It's only 2 grams of powder. So here, salicylic acid must be handled by stainless steel for sieve and utensils because it's an acid. Coal tar is very thick, So this is not the liquid coal tar, this is the coal tar. It's very thick, and so you cannot weigh it into a container and pour from that container. You have to weigh directly into what you're going to be making. Emulsifying wax is used to disperse the coal tar. That's a little trick right there. So we know what must be combined together. Polysorbate is an emulsifying agent again, to help to make sure that the coal tar is really effectively incorporated in the preparation. And this is a clear, yellowish or brown oily liquid with a faint odor that must be protected from light. And so this preparation must be packaged in an amber container to protect the preparation from light overall. How would you make this product? Think about it, and this is something that you can post in the chat or give a review. So let's finish this video. How do I go about to make my preparation? That's up next.